Good morning, everyone. So, as of today, you might know that our society has progressed and has advanced in, like, many aspects, like including medicine too. And so, but like, I want to ask you this: like, what's the point of like advancing, like, if like the medicine can be available to the average person? So, a Vietnam veteran. So I'm gonna talk. Wait, a veteran. So in 2013, a veteran named by the name of Zion Israel, he was told that he only had 5 years to live because he had a lung disease, which is called by hepatitis C, and yeah, and that was like, and what's called the treatment for it. He said he was told like there was a cure for it, but what so like he stated that his prayers were answered because he's been waiting forever for a cure, and Gilead Sciences discovered a cure, but they're charging 1,000 a pill. So like the treatment was gonna be a 12-week treatment for $84,000. So it was too much for the Veterans Affairs to like cover for him. So obviously like he had no like basically had no other option, but it's like it was basically a matter of life and death. So he like basically it basically killed him. So which brings me to Proposition 61. So I'm gonna talk about the origins and the economic impact and the physical impact of Proposition 61. The origins, basically the background of it. It's most of the money is funded by the AIDS health program and the Urban League too. The urban leagues, and basically the proposition itself basically explain how like it regulates a state agency. Like a state has like its programs like Medi-Cal and like state inmates too, where like it basically regulates what a state can like pay, because the Veterans Affairs is another program for like which covers like basically like 9 million veterans. So they basically covers how basically because the veterans they get a discount. So obviously but only covers like the Californians only covers like 12%. So that's one of like the main arguments about like it only covers a few of them, but a lot of people like as I said before, it covers like it's a matter of life and death. So like so that's basically the origins of it. Like it's funded by the Urban League and some like the nurses program too, because a lot of nurses are against it. Like I was watching YouTube videos, and this one nurse like stated that weed is not good. So like now that I've talked about that, I'm gonna talk about the economic impact of it. The economic impact is like it's very like little to like significant too, because in 2014, 2015, they paid the Californians paid like 3.8 million on the drugs itself, and so like they don't so like it's very little, like it's very unclear basically how much they will save, because like a lot of like agencies have their own deals. So like a lot of like the Veteran Affairs, like they're not open to the public. It's like their price, since it's a negotiation, so like it's not open to the public. So it's like very unclear like of what they're paying for the drugs. So it varies basically. So now that I've talked about the economic part, I'll talk about the physical impact. The physical impact is basically how like if you vote yes, basically like it might, because a lot of like basically a lot of drug companies are gonna spend like $100 million try to not like get the ballot to pass, because they want to profit off it. So if they do pass it though, they're gonna either raise the other drug prices, or they're not gonna give the Veterans Affairs the discounts, or it can go both ways too. Like it could be a mixture of both. so they could raise the drug prices too, and then they could get rid of the discount too if you vote yes. So basically, yeah, I've talked about the origins, the economic part, and the physical impact of it, and hopefully you guys are well informed of Proposition 61. Thank you.